Mistaken identity, near war. A single case of mistaken identity almost started World War I a decade early. In 1904, Russian battleships on high alert believed they'd spotted their enemy, the Japanese Navy, lurking in the dark waters of the North Sea. But the enemy fleet was actually a group of unsuspecting British fishing trawlers, just doing their nightly work. Without warning, the Russians opened fire, turning the peaceful fishing grounds into a chaotic war zone. Boats were riddled with bullets and shells, and British fishermen had to dive for cover as their boats were destroyed around them. 2 fishermen lost their lives, and several others were injured in the mayhem. The world watched in shock as news spread. Britain and Russia were both global powers, and this violent blunder pushed them to the very brink of war. British newspapers demanded retaliation, and the Royal Navy even began preparing for possible conflict, all because of a disastrous misjudgment at sea. The diplomatic scramble that followed barely prevented a full-blown international crisis. The Russians had to pay reparations and apologize, but for a few tense days, Europe was closer to war than anyone realized, all thanks to a deadly case of mistaken identity on the open water.